our officials category. Presenting the award will be Elizabeth Bordeaux.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce Francois, who is the first to be honored under the category of official in our Jump Canada Hall of Fame. As you saw in the video, Francois has had a long and distinguished career as an international jumper judge, and he's the only Canadian to hold the O for Olympic status. That's a very prestigious status, only held by very few people in the world. He has judged at all the major competitions in his home province of Quebec. He's been jury's chair at the Spruce Meadows Masters for 25 years. He's judged at Pan American Games and, as you saw, at the Athens Olympics. In recognition of his achievements, he was named the 2005 Jump Canada Official of the Year. Throughout his career, Francois has gained enormous respect for his dedication to fair play and good sportsmanship, for his ability to make quick decisions, and for his diplomacy and tact. Jumper judging is not as easy as it looks. Sometimes there are split-second decisions necessary, decisions that make a difference of tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in prize money. So tension can run high. But no matter what the situation, Francois handles it with speed and fairness. To quote a recent article about him, he exemplifies grace under fire. In addition to being a most competent official, Francois has always been a mentor to less experienced judges. He's also been generous in sharing his expertise when asked for advice. No matter how trivial a question might be, he treats it seriously and gives an answer. And he's given many clinics for FEI judges. I can attest personally to the excellence of these clinics, as I went to 3 different ones in my own judging career, and Francois of the 3 was by far the best, absolutely exceptional. Francois has represented Canada on the FEI Jumping Committee for several years, where he again earned much respect not only for himself, but for Canada. At the end of this year, Francois is retiring from judging. He will be hugely missed by riders, course designers, competition organizers, and other officials throughout the world. We wish him well as he turns more of his attention to the training of horses. He's always had horses in his own barn, to travel, to his grandchildren, and to his passion for lifelong learning. Francois est un homme de distinction et un juge sans pareil. Nous lui offrons nos félicitations pour l'honneur de ce soir et nous remerciements pour toutes ses contributions au monde équestre. Il n'y a personne plus méritant de cet honneur. Now I invite you to join me in welcoming our official inductee into the Hall of Fame, Francois Ferland.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to, well, Mark offered me to speak in the 2 official languages, but things are so mixed up in my head tonight. I will try in my Franglish to express myself in the language of the majority here tonight. I had prepared a long speech, but Jimmy took all my time. So it should be short. First, thank you, Elizabeth, for these kind words. Merited or not, it is nice to hear. I would like also to express my thanks to the selection committee who gave me the opportunity to join this prestigious club, and I am very proud to become part of the Hall of Fame Show Jumping Canada. Last night, I judged my last competition in Syracuse before coming here. It was the end of my farewell tour, and believe me, I'm not Sarah Bernard. There will not be another tour. It is over. This wonderful experience started, I would say, my first real international experience was Bromont in '76. And then it went on for 30 years. I had a wonderful time in this job. This job has allowed me to travel all over the world, on the 5 continents, meet wonderful people, riders, trainers, owners, sponsors, the media. I've made friends all over the world, which was wonderful. Of course, in that job, you have good times and bad times. It's wonderful if you, let's say in Stockholm, everything was so beautiful, everything went well. It was my first experience as a judge at the World Championship. It was wonderful. But when I was president of the jury in Jerez, again the World Championship, the same day, in the morning, the field was fogged in, and then a rider refusing and dislodging the fence. We had a power failure, and I could not communicate with the girl. I can tell you that these few minutes look for me about like 1,000 years. But if I were to do this trip again, I would not change anything. I enjoyed every moment of it. It is over now. I will not regret the function, but I will regret the people, and I will miss these people. I was always proud. I'm a Canadian. I'm proud to be a Canadian. And I was always proud of our team. I have judged them, I looked at them in my cage all over the world. Canada has been for a long time among the 4, 5, 6 best countries in the world. And then we had a long walk in the Sahara. Not because we did not have good riders, because we did not have good horses. Thanks to the generosity of a certain person, now we have good horses, and we are back into competition. It reminds me that night in Wellington when we won that World Cup. My old friend Frank Chapeau was there at the gate, and people were saying, well, should be the Americans, should be the Germans. Frank was there and he said, watch the Canadians. When they have good horses, they can beat anybody in the world. And it proved right that night. And from there, we went and won in good company in Calgary. And this summer, we came back with silver team, gold, bronze, and 4th place individually, which means that the Canadians are still there. We are now qualified for Stockholm, and I hope we repeat the feat. Torchy, you're the trainer, chef d'équipe. We will need another big medal. Good luck to you.
Francois Ferland inducted in the officials category.